Cek. be lurking. Every program right now won't be typing here much. Okay. Good luck with the programming, brother. As old SNEK would say, my back, my crack, my neck, and my Miller salt sack. Productions presents Death Stranding 17. It's on 3 flashbangs.
SNEK, we've got to go. We've got an old friend waiting for you. What a car.
This game took forever to get to work. Melon Lord, have you ever worked with the PS3 emulator? This thing took 72 hours to program in order to get a single game to work. Apparently this is the toughest game to work with, due to how early it was and how much it relied on its unique processors, the limitations that it brings with them. Computers not having any of those parts that the PS3 had. The 3 months was a hard nut to crack in the beginning, yeah, right? Like, I think it's like Skate 3. I played that a little bit on here, and it's like it runs at like 10 FPS. I'm like, bro, what the? It's a skateboarding game. Why is it so tough to run? Where like I think N64, Super Nintendo emulation is like perfect. N64 is like 98% perfect. What else we got?
It won't make any difference.
PS1 is perfect.
Not an ordinary man.
PS2's on the cusp. I say 92% perfect. And PS3 is like out of 50, 60%. I don't know. Same with PS4. PS4's at like a 20%. They only got a couple games to work. But they finally got Bloodborne to work. It only took them 100 years. I'm also running off Steam Deck, so like 16 gigs of RAM. Well, why are you only using it? 12 gigs of RAM. At the very top, you can see how much RAM and VRAM is specifically, as well as the GPU and CPU.
Well, I'm not a colonel anymore, SNEK.
I figured the only place I'd see you dressed like that would be at your daughter's wedding. What are you doing these days?
I'm working for an organization under the UN Security Council. The analysis and assessment staff of the PMC oversight and inspection.
Top rate numbers, how much minutes or hours the battery has left. I think it goes between 100% and a billion
Came
numbers.
across some information in my work. We found it in the Middle East. I'll explain along the way. You've got to stop it. Now. before it's too late.
The mouth moving's
Liquid's made his move.
like perfect.
We found it.
He's preparing to unleash his insurrection. Liquid is
Most
on the
perfect.
way in a Middle Eastern war zone. Track him down.
Eggs. Check out how good these eggs look. For a PS3, these eggs look amazing. I know, it's 30 FPS eggs. There's not like your 144 FPS eggs, but it's still pretty good. Some good looking eggs, brother. My sideburns getting as big as it's ever got. All impressive looking. Potato wants me to tame the beast.
This is SNEK. Do you read me? What's the situation?
I'm just inside the city limits. This place is crawling with lizards.
AT Corps' unmanned bipedal weapons, officially designated Irving by the U.S. military. They've spread like wildfire among the PNCs. There are more of those things now in service than tanks. They've got tough armor plating and are highly agile to boot. Your best bet is to stay out of their sights.
Oh man, pretty soon they'll put living, breathing soldiers out of work.
Even so, that's an awful lot of gecko for this scenario. Their numbers exceed the war price for that region. It must have something to do with Liquid's arrival on the scene.
You really think he's here?
You'll have to find the Army's operatives and ask them yourself. Oh, and Snake, I went ahead and used the Mark II to scout out the area before your arrival. You'll find it up ahead.
Mark II.
It's a
Yo,
remote
Zach, it's
mobile
Jack Dillon.
terminal.
This
Funny
is a classic
enough,
PS3 game.
the Mark II
One of the
will
first
provide
PS3
you
games
with
to
a
come
map
out
of the
on
area
launch. I
as
think it
well
was
as
the first week of
inbound
launch it came out.
situation data. You should find it before
Metal
you do
Solid
anything
1
else.
and 3 are like legendary games.
The rendezvous
One
point
got a
is marked
proper
on the
remake
map.
on GameCube.
I'll be waiting
Because
for
of
you
that, they
there.
haven't recommended another remake on it. Where number 3 didn't get a proper remake until right now. Like, it's gonna come out very soon. Oh, check this out, check this out. See my camouflage? If I crawl here, it's like it's like an octopus camouflage, so it blends in with whatever terrain I'm touching. Pretty sick. Okay. Octotastic, baby. Yeah. You can tell the Japanese made this game because they love octopus. Also, I'm noticing, am I the only guy out there who has a camera that does full body camera and face camera? Apparently, I'm not noticing anybody else doing this, you know? That's what makes our channel. We push the envelope here, right? We properly give the people what they need, you know? Our anal compress. Did I read that wrong? I think I read that wrong. What the fuck did I just pick up? Anal compress. Oh, arsenal compress. Okay, my bad for my back. Of course, okay. So I had like stool problems for a second. Being an old man, I believe it.
Neither side is your enemy. There's no point whatsoever in getting into a fight. Got it?
Gotta go. See you. I'm going this way. I think I lost it. What the fuck? Brother. They just happen to throw that grenade for no reason? Who does that? Oh god, he's right there. I'm gonna get him. Oh my god, he's right there.
Where'd he go?
I don't know, man. I don't know where he went. I don't know how I survived off that point blank grenade. Alright, I'm gonna have to use my knife on him. Knife. Oh, he's got a grenade. That's in there. Okay. Oh, God. My Pokemon got one more shot and I'm dead. Snake's legacy can't end like this. Oh, there's too many of them. Fuck some legs. I guess pretend I'm a dead body next to a dead guy. They don't want to think of nothing. Quite possibly the best plan I've had so far.
The enemy's here!
No, I'm not. He's somewhere else. What'd you do that for? I died. Two of them. Thanks, Chris.
Come in, Snake. What happened? Snake? Snake!
Well, now we know where they are. No one gets half the bat. The other half is being good. Down to be good. Alright, nobody's seen that, so it's like it never happened. There we go. Arsenal compressed.
We've got contact!
Where you going from? Just grab it up real quick. Alright, along the last one I came here, the grenade, I guess, to flip. Brother, take my hand, brother. Take my hand. Take my hand. Oh, it's too late. So, grab his weapon here. You don't need no more. Don't mind me, just gonna get my... I'm a lightning type. Yo, Divvy Nation coming off the sweet raid. Thank you so
You can
much.
pick up guns
That's a big
dropped
one.
by both the militia
That's a
and
big
the
one.
PMCs. Remember though, PMC weapons are locked. You can't use them. If only there was
Oh, thank you.
somebody
Thank you for the
to bring them.
subscription. Appreciate it. 57 months. Oh, a fishbowl, Mike. Oh, no. Oh, that doesn't work. I could just put the microphone in my lap. But, one second. Okay. That's better, right, maybe? It might be a little too loud now. Let me just adjust it a little bit there. Fishbowl, Mike, what the fuck? That's not what they pay months for. I mean, imagine subbing somewhere for 5 years and the microphone quality gets worse. Okay. Oh. You guys gotta be a sneaky snake. You know what the best part of snakes? I think I got one of my sweet. There we go. Top drop and roll. Alright. Let's pretty good schmoovin' if I've ever seen it. Thank you so much, Davey, on the fat rating there. Appreciate that. What is it? Is it Marvel Rivals? No way. You guys like Michelangelo? Or how about David? I got blended by grabbing David's nuts. Day by Daylight, a classic. Check this out, This part's the best part. Let me save my microphone a little bit. If I do this again, I could rip his penis right off. 3, 2, 1. Rip. Oh, there goes the penis. What the? You hate to see it. Okay. Gotta go.
What the?
Not the beeper. Activate camouflage. Alright, we're doing way better. That first time was a little tough. Who was it? Chris. For all that back pain on me. Where's those? Wish I had it. Oh god, they're coming. I have no choice. I'm the trash man. Guess I wait for them to walk by. I think it takes about 20 seconds. Oh, bro, we'll smell like stinky poo-poo though for a while. That'll be unfortunate. I'm gonna wait for me to take a peek. I just don't know what button it is. What's the peek button? Alright, I'm gonna do it. Smelly snake time. Alright, let's keep it where I get the good stuff. This game is a work of art. Kind of like, I don't know, other works of art, you know? Top 10 works of art, for sure. This one takes place after, I think the timeline is Metal Gear Solid 3, Metal Gear 1, Metal Gear 2, Metal Gear Solid 5, or Metal Gear Solid 1, Metal Gear Solid 2, and Metal Gear Solid 4. I could be wrong. Peace Walker's in there too. Peace Walker 3 before 5.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Snake. Allow me to introduce Metal Gear Mark II.
Pretty sick, right?
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. He set the
That's
game.
right. Just like Rex.
Oh yeah, he looks just like Rex, alright.
But this gear's not a weapon. It's a remote mobile terminal designed to provide you with operational support.
Where are you?
You try to make it a little
I'm
quicker.
a nomad. Where else?
I have a notepad in front of me, since notepad's strictly a white screen.
Through the Mark II.
And I'm just using the luminescence of the notepad to light my face up. Because my last 2 rings died.
Anyway, because you had to dress up as a militiaman, I had the Mark II bring you some goodies. Starting with this. Put it on your left eye.
Oh, eye patch time.
What's an eye patch?
Here we go.
I call it the solid eye.
So,
It's an all-purpose goggle that displays radar images and other data in 3D. You can also
is the microphone any better soon? We have it point blank.
Rebels are out there.
It looks like they've got the government's PMC.
Snake with a mustache. Better
At least
or
his
not
numbers.
as better than Snake with the
Yeah,
star?
Snake, I know this is a sneaking mission, but you'll need to protect yourself.
We're like 42 years old, but there's multiple things that are, oh, nicer weapon, causing our body to age super fast. And that comes with back pain, that comes with
An operator.
gets a
I
little like
installed
shortness
a
of breath.
suppressor.
You come with voice.
And here's a tranquilizer gun.
Muscles being sore, and a couple other downsides. And the more stress we put ourselves through, the faster we get to the
It
end.
predates the implementation of this system. By some miracle, it was never recycled. It's getting
I love the
tough
cutscenes in this
finding
game.
decent guns
Growing
that
up,
aren't controlled.
what was it, grade 9? No, not grade 10? Grade 11, grade 10, grade 11. I was working at my Node.js scenario and dishwasher. And I saved up my money for like 5-6 months. I didn't know what to spend money on. I wasn't used to having money. And then I was like, PS3 came out, and I was like, oh, this looks like a good shot. Like PS2 a lot,
Wherever you go.
which should be great for
Like this.
PS3. Now we saw 4 was
I'll
coming out.
activate stealth so
I was like, this looks real fun. I played a lot of Metal Gear Solid 3 and Metal Gear Solid 1, so I was looking forward to the sequel.
SNEK. The informants who said they saw
Played it multiple times over and over.
Head for the
I ended
rendezvous.
up getting other PS3 games, but I always came
I
back
placed
to
a
Metal
mark on the radar in the upper right corner of the solid
Hit me
eye.
sweet spot. There are a couple things that the issue glitches, like some screens when they do won't show us what the screens are supposed to show us. But I could only get it so close to a perfect, so there's gonna be a couple audio issues and a couple visual issues, like artifacts that are all messed up.
It's kind of a... But
But I got subtitles on, so anything he doesn't say, I'll catch on to. So check out this movie. This is my favorite movement. I'll call it the Humpty Dumpty. Because you take your dumpty, you put it in the air, and then you take a Humpty and you shove it. This is the snake's fading. Okay. Yeah, the snake is short. Bro, why did that guy duck? Oh, we're good. There you go. That's close. Holy smokes. I also want to impress these guys. So we're putting ourselves right in the middle of a battle between two different armies. And we're not a part of any of the armies, but one of the armies will attack anybody on sight, while the other guys kind of have human emotion and stuff. So we can take we can get the one side to benefit to us. As long as we're nice to the one side and don't kill them and give them stuff, we can benefit from. Want to give him a rush? Alright, little things like that, and then that'll pay off for the rest of the game. I can get a ration back right here, so that's good. Rations are kind of like one-up mushrooms. You can also use them beforehand to get HP, but if you have them on your quick select, they will automatically be used if you take too much damage. Oh,
who's that?
gotta give this guy one too. Sorry about that, brother. Didn't mean to. Okay, no problem. See you later. No.
It's got a lot of other functions as well.
I whipped the wrong item there, and they got really upset. But I put it away as fast as humanly possible. A lot of chickens here. You know what they call chickens in France? No, I'm not the enemy. I'm a good guy. I gave them 2 rations. I do really got it. It seemed a little tough. I have to run through this area. I bought music. Nice. Okay. Grab as many items as I possibly can. And hopefully, Show me. I'm a good snake. I'm a good snake. Oh, free cardboard box. He's got to grab it. Box. Okay, run, mice. Run. Oh, he stabbed me in the back. Okay, RPG ammo. I don't know, it's leather ammo, 45mm ammo. Don't touch me, mistake. Oh man. Good thing is these guys are like stormtroopers in terms of they have absolutely a force of dick aim, even on higher difficulties. As long as you're moving, you shouldn't get hit. But if I wasn't moving, I would be in pain right now. Actually, I am in a lot of pain. I'm gonna have HP stress gauges next go. My stamina's gonna start depleting like crazy soon. I'm in a situation, that's for sure. Speaking of situation, it's almost Thursday. No, wait, that's over. It's no longer 2005 anymore, my bad. The situation. Bandana, mullet, those are two of the iconic Snake looks. He used to be stubble for a lot of the games, but he removed the stubble for the mustache for this one. It's also the last time the voice actor David Hayter was used for Snake. Hideo Kojima thought he went a little bit too hard on this game because the monkey with the cigarettes and the cola. He's a good one. He thought he went a little bit too hard, but he was trying to make him sound like he was old and dying. So he's always like this in the game. Oh, I'm Snake. And Hideo was like, alright, that's it, I'm getting a new voice actor. So Metal Gear Solid 5 is the only Metal Gear Solid where Snake is not voiced by all the other Snakes. Which is crazy that they would like wait so long to do that, or just have like one bad shot. I like the voice acting personally. I think it's memorable, kind of hits you on a nostalgic factor. But the new voice actor for Snake's not bad at all. He is pretty good. He's a little more laid back, less rasp. You can understand the words better. But I have never had a problem not understanding the words.
But there's no need to worry. There's all my shit's been laundered.
Oh yeah.
You see, I take
Player first show of the year on Thursday up in London. It's been waiting around in London. It's got heads and tails fire. Last week's first show of the year was Echo Schwein and Slugs of Mars. There's some like, I don't know if it's thrash metal or prog metal or death metal, something. Definitely some hardcore metal. Maybe even alternative metal. Hard to say what I'm saying. Looking forward to that. Oh, look, Divvy, I found my amp. So I unplugged the amp, took all the cords, and then forgot to grab it. But it's just sitting on top of my cab. I got Chris to check for me at like 9 o'clock at night last night. Gio, thank you for the raid, dude. Appreciate that. My alerts are all broken. I don't know what's going on there. Gio 9K. Is this you after your 4,000 hour stream? The guy did a subathon where every time you sub, he streams for 24 more hours. Subathon's really done. Holy smokers, bro. Terraria. Oh man, that's got some good patches lately. Calamity mod? Calamity mod? And I just deleted it, but I had it on my thing for a couple months in a row. I'm very impressed with Terraria. Just like the fact that they never did DLC, viable DLC. They just made the whole, you buy the game once, and every update since then has been free. And that's like 10 years in a row of updates, or maybe 7 years in a row of updates. Now, the past 4 updates have been like 9 months, 11 months apart, but it used to be every 4 months or something, but it's because they're bigger updates now, too. Terraria is a very impressive game. It's like Minecraft. I think it's influenced by Minecraft, but on like an 8-bit, 16-bit scale, left to right. And then, but instead of just one final boss, Terraria has like 3 bosses, and then the world changes, and then 3 more bosses, and then the world changes, and then you got like another 3 bosses, and then the final boss. Which I think is like really, really well done. It is tough though, like it's, no matter the difficulty I play on, I have a problem playing. I I have a tough time playing if I don't have a buddy playing with me.
They don't really shout.
I'm actually pretty bad at Terraria. But if I have a buddy playing with me, I'm really good at Terraria. I've always done the DS game was the only one where I could get really far on solo, but the DS version of it doesn't have the final boss. They have everything but the final boss on it. So you get to the end of the game and you're like, alright, final boss time, and no credits. Well, it doesn't show you credits, but you're like, there's nothing to do. You can't get to the final boss. There's no Minecraft Terraria on the same year. Of course, Minecraft was revealed. No way, powerful peddler. That's insane information. Wait, Minecraft was in beta for a long time though. I remember playing Minecraft beta when I was in grade 10 in the computer programming class. Grade 10 for me would have been like, if I'm 31 now, I think I was like 17. Do you know if Minecraft was being worked on for a longer time? Yeah, it was in beta first, but they both released like their official 1.0 release was the same year. The official release. That's pretty really cool information. That'll influence the way I talk about it in the future, because I really thought it was like one thing happened and they're like, this is awesome, we're gonna make a game based on that. There's no way they could do that in a year. So they must have been working on Terraria already as well.
What's your take on it, Monocon?
I don't particularly like the guy, but it looks like we'll need his help with those ID guns.
Powerful Peddler, are you
Sonny's been doing a little sleuthing
well?
for us.
Probably, if you know that
A
information.
well-known gun launderer in war economy circles. He's a businessman who deals mainly in selling black market firearms to small PMCs and local militia. Somalia,
remember
the
playing the beta,
Balkans, Lebanon,
and I don't even know if there was
Chechnya,
enemies yet in the
Timor,
game, or if there
Peru,
was.
the
It was
Punjab,
spiders,
Kashmir, Colombia.
creepers,
This guy really gets around.
skeletons. I
How's he
think.
pull it off, anyway?
It's those three enemies.
You can create a non-ID gun by replacing the ID recognition chip with a
Terraria
counterfeit
is one of your
version.
favorites. Been playing it
This
since
enables you to
release.
bypass
Okay.
the ID recognition
World
process
End
and use
update.
the gun.
And
The
they're still
problem
working on
is that
like
there's
Labor
still a
of
record
Love,
of the
and
chip
then-
being replaced on the system side. Drebin's an
think you're gonna
employee
release
of
like a
AT
2.0,
Security.
like,
He must have
or as long as
connections
they
on the
never do
inside
a 2.0,
erasing
they'll
records.
keep working on it.
You think
You also
the
play Minecraft, but
Patriots
never
are
got that
involved
into it.
somehow?
I played
I'm not
Minecraft
so
first for
sure.
probably like 8
If the
months.
Patriots were running the
But
system
I
from
guess
behind the
built houses
scenes,
and stuff,
then
or
a weasel like Drebin would be a
maybe I'd
real
go
pain in their
world up and
collective
have my
ass.
little boat and
Can you be
stuff.
trusted?
Really tiny
Remember,
boat, but
Drebin's a green collar. He
Take
makes his
the
living
whole
off
line,
the war
a
economy.
bit of a better job there.
He doesn't let
with the boat
emotions get in the
stuff.
way of business, and he never gets his own hands dirty.
But
The only
Minecraft
thing
just
he
came a long way
trusts
too.
is money. I
He's
share
trying to do
your
a
concern.
superpower
But
somehow.
what
Like,
if we keep him at arm's length?
multi-million-dollar
Use him only to get
profitable
intel and the
experience.
supplies we need.
And I think that
Keep it
it's
strictly
Microsoft that bought
business.
them like 6
All
years into it.
right. So, we ready to make a deal or what? Okay then, let's talk business. This is a war zone. There's product coming in here by the truckload. And you'll be picking up a lot of guns in the field, I'm sure.
Find guns, we give them to this guy, he sells them. Or we sell them to this guy and then we get points for him. We use those points to buy ammunition or other guns. So I'm going to use it mostly for tranquilizer rounds, because sometimes I won't know where all the tranquilizer rounds
How
are.
long
And
be
don't
your
carry them.
ID guns? No more locks. And
I think no enemies carry
I can
tranquilizer
also
rounds.
sell you the guns I've got in stock. Let me show you.
Did you play any Terraria modded? Business Sanity, thank you for the follow, appreciate that. There's miles per hour, also known as Tails. Oh, have you seen Sonic 3 the other day? Maybe for 3 weeks ago. I got a bunch of the toys, but mostly Super Shadow, Super Sonic, normal Sonic. That's the toys I got from McDonald's. I was hoping to get Tails and Knuckles. I like Knuckles a lot, he's one of my favorite characters. But you see Minecraft is more casual and generate chill. Terraria is a sandbox box rush. Oh, yeah. And the way you can actually like make your arenas in Terraria, like,
you can use
6 layers, have campfires everywhere, or like those heart lanterns. Get your little situation go on. Have a teleporter that goes to the nurse back and forth. You can really,
Here,
I don't know if the word's min-max, but you can really
suppress an machine.
take the hardness of the game and make it more possible.
Relax. It won't hurt.
Or it still feels hard to me because I'm getting all those things, getting the extra heart crystals, life crystals, and not using them for max HP right away. Feels like a wrongdoing. Especially got multiplayer because you're splitting heart crystals. Play all the Terraria mods you've done: Infernium, Infernium, Thorium, Shadows of Abandon. I'm trying to think what the other big one is.
See? No sweat.
T-Mod Loader.
Now you can use non-ID guns, no problem.
I've heard of Infernum. I don't know Fargo's Eternity, or Thorium, or Shadows of Abaddon, but they sound pretty cool. I run a couple at the same time when I do good. The one where you have an extra meter, like an aggro meter, and I forget. Sorry about that. I mean, Calamity. That's yep. Calamity, 100%.
There you see.
Infernum is the mod
No
that makes it
problem.
harder. Oh, okay. Oh, Infernum mode.
From now
I do remember
on,
that now.
when you
Yeah.
pick up an ID gun
That's
that
like
says lock,
it's a step up
you
from
just let me
Extreme
know.
or whatever. Yeah. Better
You
loot,
name it,
but
I can launder it.
obsolete. But I tried it.
The going rate
I
depends
was
on
not
the
able
war
to
price
progress
at the time.
anything. But I would flip it on and off. Jump between two different worlds. Infernum was no joke,
Man, I
100%,
gotta get this
200%.
shit
I didn't play it with a friend, I just did a solo, but
Looks like you're doing
I
pretty
imagine
well
I wouldn't
for
be able to,
yourself.
unless if my buddy had it.
You might say that.
Oh man,
What with the war economy and all,
real tough.
and the system clamping down on things.
I used to run like, what was it, I would have a server that was like a small world. I'd go and try to grab some items real quick. Or I'd run a server, like medium, and then whenever I got stuck, I'd make a new server that was small, grab items real quick, and go back to the medium server. Because like there's always like 3 or 4 treasure chests, like kind of relatively nearby. As far as Eternity Moon's closest thing around to how.
And these ID guns can't be sold.
100%, I'm not sure who it is, unless it's like a
Systems practically
density
a license for us
era
arms dealers to print money.
mafia.
Privatizing the military's made the PMCs big.
Fargo's I've seen the movie Fargo.
The line
With
between
Steve Buscemi, and he gets like a
soldiers
wood
gonna
chipper.
get real bloody.
Fargo Eternity. It's got a cool name to it. Fargo, Cargo.
Sooner or later, the whole damn human race is gonna be green communists.
I don't know how to pronounce it either,
More
but
like
it's bullet hell.
we're all
Oh,
gonna be fighting proxy wars.
so you're dodging and using maybe the shield to, like, I think if you have the shield,
This
you
war
can click
economy
left or
puts
right,
the
and you
food
do like a
on
quick
my
dodge. Do the rely on that a lot. Or does it actually
You're
just
a
give it to you
green
within
collar
the
too,
shield?
aren't you?
If you want a taste of it, look up
It's
Fargo's
in
a
your
good
eye.
thing. Okay.
You've seen a
My phone's in the
lot
charger
of
right now, wireless charger up in the other room, so I can't use it at the same time.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
But about a half
I'm the
hour should
same
be
way.
getting there. Maybe not half hour, 20 minutes from now. I'll be ready.
I got no interest in the outside world. All right then. If you need me, holler. We specialize in speedy service.
Oh,
Catch my drift.
just put the baby to sleep an hour ago. No, an hour and a half ago. 8:30, 8:45. You went down. Yeah, about an hour ago.
I have you.
So I should go to the game for maybe 1 more hour before she wakes up for. Well, she usually wakes up at 12. I've already got 2 hours. Sometimes my streams used to be like very long, like 6, 7, 8, 9 hours. And then I got blessed with a daughter. And I kind of trim it down to 2 to 3 hours. Once in a blue moon, I'll stream for 7 hours, but that's once a month maybe. So it's very unoften. Because every Friday I'm at band rehearsal, and then usually we have gigs on Saturdays. So I'm already like away quite a bit. So I'm only around for 5 days of the week. So I try not to game unless if she's sleeping or napping or something. Terraria obviously gets on another level. It's not talked about as much as Minecraft Mike Beauty, but I'd say they're neck and neck. Terraria is all ahead though, because you're biased in the situation. And the fact that they have mods that work with other mods, like they keep in mind other mods that are popular.
I know what you're
or sometimes
thinking,
make a mod.
but Drebin does have a point.
The Calamity.
The world depends on the war, on the war
like
economy.
An extra version.
Can you imagine what would happen if war just disappeared overnight?
Otacon,
I getcha.
you and Drebin both mentioned
Minecraft was
something
more
about
of
war
their mods
price
were
earlier.
first, because
What
texture
did you mean
mods.
by that?
It's a
There's
kind
lot
of
those
market
that happened
price,
for a while.
one
And
that
then,
fluctuates according to demand, not only for PMCs and military industry, but for the production,
hardcore mod
distribution,
where it
and
takes, like,
energy supply networks
a
that
whole
support.
minute to punch down a tree.
It's been growing
Or
by
it takes,
leaps
like,
and bounds,
20 minutes
and
to, like,
investors
make
are
more,
really starting to
like,
take
smell more.
notice. As the
I
fighting
checked
in
those
any
mods
given
out,
area
like, oh,
becomes
yeah,
increasingly
man.
intense
Slow
and
down the
prolonged,
gameplay even more.
the war price goes up.
I'm already
No doubt
bad enough as
Drebin's
it is.
rates are linked to that war price. The longer and bloodier a battle becomes, the higher service prices are going to get. To put it another way,
Yeah,
the
I agree
quieter
that
things
Terraria
are,
modding is.
the better the bargains.
They've
Snake,
past 6
we'll
years,
use
7
the
years,
Mark
I've
II
been
to deal
very
with Drebin
impressive.
from here on out. He's what you might call a street vendor. The Mark II can act as a kind of delivery board, connect you with it. I'm adding a Drebin menu item to the Mark II's weapon menu. Whenever you pick up multiple units of the same weapon, any extras will automatically be sold to Drebin. Any ammo that's inside gets added to your cache. In other words, you keep the ammo, and the weapon itself gets traded to Drebin for points.
I see.
You can then use the points you've earned to unlock ID guns or buy new weapons.
Sounds good.
Whether it's
We
this,
should
like,
assume Drebin has other
realistic
agents
lighting
collecting
or
guns for him besides you, Snake. You know, freelance
food
green collars who
slowing,
collect
like
weapons in
you're
exchange
hungry
for
or slowing
services.
down,
Guess I'll
or
have
need
to
be
rely on
regenerated
him
be
for now.
faster,
Okay,
or maybe
now
run
go meet
speeds
up with our
faster,
informants,
or
Rat Patrol.
quick craft. For a while, the crafting was all very manual, and I think later on you were able to make it super fast. So you didn't need to know the order of the
Snake,
recipes.
hurry and get to the rendezvous point with our informants.
Now that was
First, you'll have to get to the other side of that collapsed
A lot of
building.
imagination
The
here.
only way
Some sticks and
across
stones
is
together,
straight
like, oh, I
through.
made a shovel. Later on, you're like, oh no, I'm spending hours trying to find recipes here. Why don't I use Google it? And I guess I didn't use Google too much in the beginning until I guess I think if I have a singular problem, I would set of asking a friend on this board. Waiting on a bunch of requirement to guys, right? Okay. Customize this better real quick. Probably 10:30. I'm an instance launch. Oh, we won't be in the same time zone. I'm from EST, or Ontario, Canada. Turn over how I use the next one. Oh, this way as well. Stream sometimes twice a week, sometimes 5 times a month. If you want to come back, don't forget to hit that follow button.
Careful, Snake. The wall could come down any second.
Food for these guys. Oh, here comes the good part. Johnny, Shiba's, Akiba's, poo-poo. So originally in this game, you use cardboard boxes to sneak around. But Metal Gear Solid 4, they introduced the royal drum. This guy's got diarrhea.
Who's there?
Hey, go away! Hey, I'm not done yet! Oh, what?
You love to see it. Butt cheeks, stop butt cheeks.
Stop right there!
Maybe just go. Just enough butt cheeks. Not enough to be distracting, but just enough to be comical. You enjoy the cardboard box all messed up. And he's like, oh, this thing looks way more stable than a cardboard box, even though it's got bullet holes through every portion of it. You can reflect some bullets off of it, though. But a cardboard box doesn't reflect bullets at all. This is a good game for me to stream, just because I know so much information about it. I'm able to talk about just about every single part of it. Same with all the flashbacks from Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3, and Peace Walker, and 5, and Metal Gear 1 and 2. There's a lot of references to the older games. So I can be like a walk through the
Okay, Snake. Hurry to the rendezvous point. Your radar is marked with which way to go.
Sorry, there's a little bit. Oh, you love to pause it for explosions. Yeah. Is that a bad guy out there? Going up. There's a motor up here. We need the motor to blow up 4 soldiers in a tank. To make them explosion. Consistently doable. It's still tough without this, but it's just gonna 7 to 6. Alright, 2, 3, 1. There's gonna be 4 guys over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a tank. We're gonna blow the tank up. 1, 2.
okay?
If I didn't remember about these guys, I would have caught them. There's like 6 more dudes around the corner. It's probably super tough. Normally these loadings take 3.5 minutes, but since I've already loaded them through once earlier, a couple days ago, it remembered all the, I set it so that way, there's ways of where you can set it to take less data. Every time you get past the loading area, it deletes all your previous map memory. But I set it to save it, that way the loading screens will be 10 seconds long, or 3 seconds instead of 3.5 minutes. Costing a couple more gigabytes every run, but or until you have maxed out the game. These things you can grab them as long as you're crawling, but if I'm walking or crouching, they will go off and put me to sleep. And it's here's the doozy. Claymore, I almost got blown up by that thing. Ooh, cup of noodle. Instant noodles, pretty good stuff. I could also shoot them, but this way I grab them and I'm able to use them later on. Okay, I keep skipping this part. Oh, I'm gonna grab this one before I forget to pull myself up. This goes down. I'm just gonna see if it's light up. If the rats are gonna show you where it's light up. Some noodles, which is I think a little bit of rub mags.
your weapon! Drop your weapon!
All right. Here.
Easy now. Don't move.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
Careful, I'm no rookie. I'm a 10-year vet.
Metal Gear Solid 1 flashbacks for the blocky for PS1 era.
How the hell did you ever survive 10 years?
Don't move! CQC, real big boss, huh? Lower your weapon! Slowly now. I wouldn't try anything funny if I were you.
Fox.
Snake? Snake?
Meryl.
Is that you? What happened to your face?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm old now. You got hurt feelings.
Accelerated aging.
And
I
they
don't know
don't
the
wish
cause.
I was made to do one thing.
Oh my god.
And I made to die soon after. The Petri dish
Meryl,
baby.
you're my informant in the
No,
U.S.
my
military.
brother's Petri dish baby. I'm a...
And you must be the inspector sent by the UN. Akiba!
Commander!
They have a really cool part.
This is Rat Patrol Team 01. We're with the CID, one of the bodies investigating PMC activity.
Funy Force.
First hounds, now rats. Here, you can have this back.
Man's diarrhea is
Your
back from
problem.
wars.
You okay? Stomach pains. Diarrhea.
Diarrhea at the battlefield's one of the worst things. Things to die. These are some nice pictures.
It's been 4 days since Liquid arrived in the area. And since then, this woman's been with him. She doesn't look like a combatant. Probably some kind of advisor. Maybe a scientist.
So, you're the commander of this O1 unit.
Why? Something wrong with that? Here, I'll introduce you to the team. That's Ed, our radio man and sniper. Sleeping giant is Jonathan.
The exclamation. America.
Don't stand behind him. He hates it when people go around his back. And finally,
This guy.
Johnny. Everybody just calls him Akiba.
Commander, I've finished installing the sensors.
Okay, Akiba. Anyway.
You're all grown up.
Maybe it's because someone taught me well. A certain legendary hero who suddenly disappeared.
Never.
You quit the unit. Me? Huh. I never gave up on you. Or on Foxhound. Back then, I just wanted you to accept me. I wanted you to turn around and see who I was. But I've put the past behind. I'm done playing little love games. So, what are you here for?
Threat assessment. The PMCs.
Really? Because I heard a rumor there's an assassin out there targeting their leader.
Well, that's some rumor. I'm only here because the UN wants me to assess the impact and effects of PMCs on their refugee protection efforts.
That's all?
More than enough for a retired vet like me.
I know he's plotting an insurrection. But as long as AT Security's system is in place, there's no way he'll succeed.
How can you be so sure?
They've implemented a system that monitors in real time every single soldier engaged in combat action, whether he's State Army or PMC. Each individual soldier has been fully ID tagged with nanomachines injected into their bodies for that purpose. The nanomachines keep track of the soldiers and their real-time personal data 24 hours a day. They monitor each man's position, movement speed, reserve ammo, firing accuracy, wounds, rations, water intake and supply, sweat secreted, heart rate, blood pressure and sugar levels, oxygen. All the data gathered on body condition, on sensory organ data showing pain and fear, data on every internal response within the body. All of it is collected by an AI at the system's core. This data is monitored at HQ to enable command to make quicker, more precise, more rational decisions. It also enables crisis management for each individual soldier. It's being used by the US military, by state armies in allied countries, by PMCs. Even police agencies are starting to adopt it. Unless they agree to implement the system, PMCs aren't permitted to send troops anywhere.
You've got these system nanomachines in you, too.
Of course. Our unit plays by the rules, the same as everybody else. It was creepy at first, knowing you're being watched 24/7, but I've gotten used to it. It gives us a lot of advantages in the field, too. We get a clearer picture of what's going on around us, so there's less confusion during missions. And our nanomachines communicate with each other, making teamwork a lot smoother. And that's not all the system does for us. It's also a security guarantee against the PMCs.
Security guarantee.
That's right. The PMCs are combat groups without states or ideologies. They're not fighting out of nationalism or for a cause. They don't care why the war is being fought. They're just bodies fighting on someone else's behalf. They're mercenaries, a commodity. So it's easy to imagine them betraying their clients by joining the enemy or refusing to fight, or committing humanitarian atrocities. To keep these things in check, they ensured that no one can use firearms or military vehicles without the proper system ID. It's true for every piece of equipment out there. So even if the PMCs tried to mount a terrorist attack or coup d'etat, their weapons and equipment would automatically be locked down. They wouldn't be able to move, attack, or engage in combat of any kind. And there's more. All the data on their position, personnel, and combat strength is leaked to us by the nanomachines. Even if they managed to circumvent the system by getting the nanomachines out of each soldier's body, they'd be losing their IDs in the process, so they couldn't use their weapons.
And the Patriots are behind this.
None of you may know. What are you talking about?
Never mind. So this system is foolproof, huh?
Completely. They call it SOP.
Sons of the Patriots.
The AI that controls it is a tightly guarded secret, both at Arms Tech Security, where it was developed, and at the Pentagon. There's no way a third party could get control of it.
I just met a guy who said he can launder ID guns. The system does have holes.
There can't be more than a few hundred of those gun launderers. It's just a grassroots movement. It's not like they can affect the entire PMC war machine. Anyway, Liquid would have had to register as a PMC in the system to assemble an army that massive. His PMCs might even exceed the US military in terms of numbers, but as long as they're registered, their soldiers' activities are constantly being monitored. So long as the US responds immediately when Liquid makes his move, we can take them down by force.
By force, huh?
When RSOC heard about Liquid's plans, they sent us to sniff around the PMCs. Even with this SOP keeping an eye on things, there are always trouble spots to deal with in the field. Disorderly conduct, disobeying orders, contract violations. We act as backup for the system by monitoring the soldiers. PMC inspections are always carried out on the battlefield. That's why we're authorized to carry and use weapons. We've lost 5 inspection teams in the past few months alone. They were all undercover inside Liquid's PMCs.
Then, if you got caught...
We'd be exterminated like rats. But we're smarter than that. We've been mingling with the PMCs. And after 3 months of searching God knows how many battlefields, we finally tracked him down. When we reported that we'd found Liquid, our superiors ordered us to provide the UN investigators with intel. But I didn't know it'd be you.
Didn't the Colonel tell you he was sending me?
Colonel? Don't tell me it's Campbell.
Yeah.
He put you up to this?
You didn't know.
You gotta be kidding. You expect me to work with my uncle?
Meryl.
This is bullshit. He's not my father.
So, you knew.
Yeah. Little violation of the need-to-know rule.
Then, why are you still calling him Uncle?
You're still calling him Colonel.
He's your father.
As far as I'm concerned, we're still uncle and niece. I will never forgive that womanizing piece of shit.
Meryl.
He, remarried.
Really?
His new wife's about my age. I hear she's even got a kid. It's as if he's given up on making up with his own daughter. Men. Selfish, egotistical pigs.
Commander.
What is it?
There's 20 of them. And they're not from that PMC praying mantis either. It's the fraud.
These private troops.
It's showtime.
Oh, crap. This is not good.
Were you being followed?
No.
Akiba!
They might have seen the reflection off my scope lens. Whoa, wait. Hang on. You guys think it was my fault? Oh, no. Oh, it wasn't my fault, I swear! It wasn't my fault! Oh, man! Oh, look,
Dumbass! We're moving out.
Meryl, where's Liquid?
At a camp up ahead. I'll fill you in later. If we're still alive. Follow me. Eye contact. These guys are with Liquid's private army. Shoot first, think later. We'll use the stairs and get out through the back door on the first floor. We'll change the route if necessary. I'm on point. Stay close. Got it?
Got it.
Akiba, breathe deep.
got it.
We've got a real live legendary hero with us. Try not to choke. Move!
What the hell are you doing?
Snake! He's...
Jonathan. What?
No!
I didn't know Jonathan would die. I've never had that before.
Move!
Aki, what the hell are you doing?
Out of the way!
sent me something to crash.
not! Get down here now!
Snake, Akiba's been knocked out.
Excellent, Snake.
I'll buy more ammo for sure. Nothing gonna die.
Hey,
Jump already!
Let's grab that. Smoke grenade. Salts fuel. Really? Indeed, my dog's wet. You come here with your few viewers at
The nano-machine network inside each unit member's body lets us share each other's senses. You can see what I see. And it helps control pain.
Is that part of the system, too?
With SOP, my team can literally operate as one. Well, except for a certain someone who's not much of a team player.
It's what
So,
that's Hannah.
what do you think?
Get diarrhea
Is
over
your
there.
age of heroes finally over?
I'm no hero. Never was. Never will be.
You haven't changed at all, Snake. But your body. Are you gonna be alright?
This get-up covers his muscle, so I can still get around.
Liquid's camp is up ahead. I'll mark it on your map.
Thanks.
Akiba! One man's blunder can compromise the whole team.
I'm sorry, Commander.
Be careful, Snake.
Recon. I know where Liquid is.
Yeah, I'm confirming the location. It's to the north of where you are. Marrow's really changed, hasn't she, Snake? She's a lot more self-assured.
I wonder how much of that has to do with the system. The senses you used to develop through extended training and experience can now be attained without even working for them. Seems once you're under the system's control, you don't even need experience at all. It even beats that VR training that was all the rage a few years back.
Yeah. The growing need for PMCs has led to the creation of a more reliable, cost-effective supply of elite soldiers. It's also made the child soldier phenomenon more problematic than ever.
Can the nanomachines do anything to counteract post-traumatic stress disorder?
Good question. They might provide a degree of psychological stability.
You think so? That geek kid Akiba, he was really starting to lose it.
And technologically, the system should be able to optimize each soldier's personality traits.
And that big guy, he didn't seem to be feeling any pain at all.
Augmenting the soldier's existing experience and psychological fortitude.
The soldier's gotta have more than that.
No more got
Times have changed, Snake.
headshot.
Just like Marrow. Snake, hurry to the PMC camp. Based on what...
There should be a special
Okay,
item here.
time to head
Since
for
we
the surface.
didn't use lethal means to take down all the frogs, I'm able to get a special item that for taking down any boss non-lethally, you get a trophy item. And you can like have it in your area. There you go, frogs. I grab a couple of these things real quick. So this account created October 2022. I think they got their account stolen. I think 90% of them are people who, like, you know when you go to, like, make an account somewhere, let's say, oh, I'm gonna play a new game. It says, please make a username and password. And then, like, 99% of us use the same password for everything. I think it's as easy as that. And then they go to check out that, to see if that username and password, or that email and password works on Twitch. And then when they notice it does work on Twitch, they instantly, as long as it doesn't have two-factor authentication, the account is used for other things such as promotion. So that's why I also prefer the timeout method over the ban method, because a lot of these people are actually like real people, but they're not. The account's being used by a higher up, right? So when the person goes back to the account, all of a sudden they're banned on all these places, and it kind of sucks for them because they didn't have any control over that. They weren't the one causing the disturbance, right? They just accidentally fell for a classic blunder, as we would call it. But now I know I'm bad for it. I use the same 5 passwords, and you know, it could, if it wasn't for two-factor authentication, my account's probably out there also spreading fake links and stuff. Not fake links, but TOS offending links. I appreciate, thanks for moving that over for a ban to a timeout. Just because I think a lot of these people, it's not actually like an account made by the guy using it. I think it's just accident hacked. Using a second. There's no way to even know if someone's using your account either, right? Because you're logged in at multiple places at once. deleted by Twitch. Yeah, 100%. So I'm trying not to report to him stuff, so it's... But I don't know for sure, but I just have a feeling that it's a person that's not unfortunate circumstances. This cutscene is going to show you 4 of the bosses. It's going to be a little bit of a spotlight on what's coming at you. Fighting the Octopus Psycho Mantis. Sniper. Psycho Mantis. Or, yeah, I think that's what it is. Going back to programming. Here's the Octopus. At the end of it. Custom parts master, he has got it.
Check it out. Yes, sir.
Otacon, wait here.
I knew it. Snake, you're here to kill Liquid, aren't you?
That's the mission. Are you going to stop me?
My mission is to inspect the PMCs. I'm not in a position to take action. All I can do is stand by and watch. I can't help you, understand? I'm a peacekeeper, here to keep order.
Understood.
Activate it.
What?
For the first three years of streaming, I used to streaming with headphones on all the time. And then when I didn't have headphones, I decided to hear instead of just getting back to instead listening off the TV. But that also means that I kind of floats in the microphone a little bit, causing that visual. So I turned off all the animations. Animations were helping everybody. Every time they kill something, they see their friends die, their animations would prevent them from killing too much. You know, the animation throw off their emotions. So let's say they see 20 friends die, or they see somebody shoot somebody by accident. Now they're really upset. They're all going through
I never thought you would be so
absolutely insane amount of mental
results.
mental stress.
You think?
I think he looks so cool. Liquid Ocelot here. They did a really good job with the reflection under the glasses as well as his skills.
Brother! It's been too long.
What goes upside down? I think that's not
Rejoice! We're not copies of our father, after all. We're free of the shackles of fate. Snake. Brother.
Brother.
We are free.
You played that part from the Elder Ring, the boss, the Mama, your weapons. Family.
Snake. Watch as I surpass my own origin.
That's a nice one.
Snake, if you won't be a prisoner to fate, then go.
Then go.
Fulfill your destiny.
There, to continue. So last time I died like 12 times. When I was going through this again last week for the first time ever. Maybe 3 days ago? Played for 3 days ago. And that's why some of these things are already like preloaded. This is going to get to a point where the loading screens are going to take 3 minutes rather than 10 seconds. Because I haven't loaded every single part yet. Everything up to the octopus battle, that is. Which is in 6 loading screens from now. It's on these loading screens, part of the most beautiful part of the whole game. Just watching these, like, they look real. Like, I'm still blown away by these, 20 years later after the fact. Of course, those are pretty messy eggs, but I mean, like, the quality of the yolk and like the visc, the cell membrane separating it, and the bottom line of the whites. I know it's not like a super important part of the game, but
Uncle Hal? The eggs? They're done.
Thank you, son.
Snake?
So, back from the dead?
Remember the sun being so flat?
Think, bro.
Sorry. I'll dig in right away, son. And would you make some for Snake, too?
No, please don't make me eggs.
Hey.
He's gonna explain this on time for me.
Hey, Sonny.
He's watching this. Alright, here we go. So, if I press certain buttons, I can
The
go
whole
to...
day.
There we go. And then I'm gonna go to this.
Someone saved my life.
Yeah.
This guy.
Could have been Meryl and her
There's a
boys.
special item back here I want to grab. But,
Don't worry. You're doing fine.
alright, we got that.
Quick, cut away.
You okay?
My body is sucked up all of a sudden. This is normal. It's not my joints or muscles.
The PMC soldiers all went haywire in that, too. I thought it might be a form of ABS, but I didn't detect any correlation from EM.
If you got a crash into them or get stunned, where are the other specific items? We got what we needed. Now we can go.
There. Naomi was at the side.
There we go. Okay, we got the
Otacon, did you see her?
No, but you're right. Naomi was there. I found traces of her DNA in that syringe you were.
So it was Naomi. Why?
Here, let me show you something. Right after it all happened, I got a video mail from Naomi. It was sent to my old address.
Here you go.
stickers.
Thanks, Sonny. They're delicious.
Looks like, how do I turn down this kid's
You haven't even eaten any.
Thanks, you're delicious, Kevin.
We grown-ups have to watch our caloric intake, you know. Oh, but thank you. I was looking for this.
What's your nicotine intake?
You're not watching your nicotine intake.
Sonny!
Pretty full.
You really hurt her feelings.
Yeah. Why don't you teach her how to cook eggs then?
Oh, like I know how to cook. Hey, check this out. The data's been quarantined, no viruses. The voice print matches Naomi's, and I'm fairly confident the video isn't digitally synthesized either.
Now we won't be able to actually see what you're looking at here. For the next, like, 5 minutes, it's going to be a lot of screens that are kind of glitched out. I'm just going to skip that part, to be honest. There's 3 difficulty levels. There's 4 difficulty levels available right away? 3 or 4. We're on the 3rd one. The first 2 are like super easy. And this way we can actually, like, if we walk around too close to something, they'll hear us and stuff. So you get away with a lot of things that you should. But of course that's better for the first time player kind of thing, to get used to the maps and get used to the enemy locations. Because like without knowing enemy locations, the game is pretty tough. Okay, this part's pretty cool, really cool cutscene, but also it's kind of intense cutscene as well. A lot of things happen. You get to see a Metal Gear Solid 2 character come back. It's mostly Metal Gear Solid 1 3 references, but there's a few 2 references that brought in advance.
The Patriot.
If it wasn't for them,
The data we got
they
from
bring a
Arsenal
lot
Gear
to
was
this.
a load of crap. 12 founders who have all been dead for 100 years.
When the advertising X button is on that,
We know they exist today. But the purpose of this battlefield control system is to control IDs. It fits in with their plans perfectly.
Seizing control of the world's ID systems and then using them to manipulate the economy and information flow. For the Patriots, that's the ultimate prize. You might say the Patriots are the embodiment of the war economy.
Everything that Solid has feared 5 years ago, it's all come to pass.
Solid is a funnel about themselves.
Their own interests are controlling the digital flow of information.
Tried to clone you, and it didn't really.
Now, with the media and global opinion under complete control, not even the UN can stand up to them.
Then Liquid's insurrection is against them.
Exactly. It would seem as though Liquid has taken up Big Boss's cause. An age of persistent universal warfare. A world where mercenaries are free from domination. In a sense, the Outer Heaven Big Boss invasion is already a living reality.
You mean the PMCs and their war business?
Right now, Liquid is a slave to the Patriots, forced to fight their proxy wars for them.
He must be dying to break free of their spell.
Beneath the surface, a new Cold War is brewing between Liquid and the Patriots over who will survive.
And no matter who wins, the world has no future. Until we stop Liquid and destroy the system, we'll never be free.
Snake, what we call peace is an equilibrium kept in check by the war economy. Destroying the system means wiping out the information society, the end of modern civilization. Like it or not, we may have no choice but to protract the system.
Snake, here's what we know about the current battle. Rebel guerrilla units are advancing on the base of the government PMC troops. That base appears to be Liquid's safe house. According to Naomi's data, she's being held prisoner inside the compound.
That's where she is.
Assuming the data is correct. And one more thing.
What now?
The government PMC troops have been operating at high altitudes. We have reports that it's starting to upset the balance of the nano-machine control system.
Meaning?
Meaning the low blood oxygen content seems to have an effect on their nano-machines, giving them a slight edge in battle. Be careful.
Steer clear of altitude sickness. Got it.
The enemies hate Snake. Make them think that Snake did it.
Don't forget this face. This is the face of the bastard who killed your comrades.
More gorillas rebels will be coming to storm the safe house. He must be among their numbers. Sooner or later he will come. Don't let down your guard.
Otacon, what the hell?
That was Vamp. I'm sure of it. I'll never forget that face.
Those were PMC soldiers with him. Is he involved in Liquid's plan?
We watched him die in Manhattan. Damn it, he won't leave us alone. Snake, could Vamp be immortal?
Not a chance. This is the real world, not some fantasy game.
I swear, the next time he shows up...
Not now, Otacon.
Right.
He lost his girlfriend to me.
Snake, according to satellite imagery procured by Mei Ling, the facility where Naomi's being held is to the north, along a mountain road. I'm sending the location to your map.
Mei Ling? What's she up to these days?
Taking command of the Missouri, apparently.
The Missouri? That's a World War II battleship.
The museum contract in Hawaii expired some time ago. I hear it's now being used as a virtual training vessel.
No kidding.
Not for actual combat training, of course, but rather to get sailors used to seamanship on an analog vessel. Or so I hear. After the mess at Shadow Moses, Mei Ling kinda got put out to pasture.
Even so, making captain at her age, that's pretty impressive.
Rumor has it she caught the eye of some lecherous old admiral who got her promoted. She always did have a thing for older men.
Maybe it's too early to retire after all.
Thinking of taking a little training on an analog vessel, Snake?
No. At this point, I've got no need for any more training.
Fair enough. Listen, Snake. When you get there, remember, the conflict between the PMCs and the rebels has nothing to do with your mission. There's no reason for you to get involved or take sides. That said, creating some sort of impact on the battlefield could produce better conditions for sneaking. The rebels are targeting the facility being used by the PMCs as a base. This is more or less the same spot where Naomi's being held. If you aid the rebels, they might get rid of some of the PMCs and help carve a path for you to sneak in.
That freak I just saw, with the tentacles, was it using the same octo-camo system as my suit?
Yeah?
I thought that technology was of your own design.
Actually, I kind of based it on some designs Sonny snagged off the net.
And the data came from?
DARPA.
So in other words, we're on equal ground technologically.
Sorry, I guess I should have told you.
And by the looks of things, they know I'm coming too.
Yeah, it could be a trap. Stay sharp.
Head for the research lab where Naomi's being held. It's to the north.
Get the weapons and let's move!
got company! Hey, fire!
The sun's should be coming up soon, so you shouldn't have to rely on the night vision so much.
Snake, there's someone I'd like you to meet. A member of the mission staff. A psychological counselor.
Psychological counselor?
A lot of soldiers can't handle the stress of battle, end up panicking. She'll be useful in helping you understand the mindset of both the PMC and rebel soldiers.
She?
Rosemary.
Nice to meet you, Snake.
This is Rosemary. She used to work as a data analyst at the Pentagon, but moved to combat support during the Big Shell incident.
Yeah. She was in charge of Jack's files, wasn't she?
After that, she studied psychology. And now she's a counselor with CSP, the Combat Stress Platoon.
Yeah, I hear psychological counseling's the hot field these days. Increased combat efficiency and productivity, all without ever picking up a gun.
I'll be acting as your personal counselor on this mission. Since the passing of the new millennium, one of the most important issues facing today's military is the mental care of its soldiers. I can also provide advice on soldier psychology from a threat assessment perspective. Contact me anytime. I'll be standing by here at home with Roy, but I'm on a different circuit. The frequency is 147.79.
Her advice will have a positive effect on your psych gauge. Survival on the battlefield depends on your psychological well-being. Lose your cool and your body stops doing what you tell it to. Even a veteran soldier like you.
I know. Mind, body, technique. Some things haven't changed with time.
When your psyche is running low, ask her for advice. It'll help keep you in peak condition and focused on the mission.
By the way, Colonel, isn't that your house?
Well, yes.
Then the woman you married, the one that Meryl was talking about.
Is Rosemary, yes. Didn't I tell you before?
News to me. What about Jack?
Jack?
Jack, from Foxhound. Codename Ryden. I seem to remember him being engaged to Rose.
Oh. We lost all trace of him.
Jack's gone. I used to work with the guy. He saved Sonny from the Patriots.
He disappeared soon after that.
What about you? Jack disappeared and you just moved in on Rose?
I was consoling her over her loss. And one thing just led to another.
She's young enough to be your daughter.
Yeah. Lucky me, huh?
Now I see why Meryl was so disgusted.
Meryl said something about me.
Yeah, I believe her words were, "I'll never forgive that womanizing piece of shit."
I see.
Colonel, you knew she was our informant in the Middle East, didn't you? Was it you who put her up to it?
Yes. I used my connections in the army to get Meryl the job.
You wanted your daughter someplace where you could keep an eye on her.
Look, everybody involved in the incident at Shadow Moses either lost their job and status, or in the case of Meryl and Mei Ling, got brushed aside. Meryl wanted to make a comeback, a difference. We can't all be as strong as you, Snake. Some of us can't bear living like pariahs.
Since Shadow Moses, I've been branded a criminal.
I think of it as my own small way of making it up to my daughter. My own flesh and blood. In any case, call Rosemary if you ever need advice.
So that's where you were. Oh, you again.
going on?
Not sure what it's. My night vision's breaking.
Hey,
Shouldn't be happening.
anybody there?
What's going on?
What?
Oh, it's you.
Enemy contact! We've got company!
My vision's broken right now. I mean, she must be having a heart attack.
Who is this? Snake. That voice. There's an ambush ahead. Government and PMC troops. You could be shot from anywhere. Watch your surroundings. Look to the distance. Is this Jack? Jack is dead. Snake. I'm at your side. Wait.
Oh, it was you.
What happened? Let's go!
Okay. Reinforcements.
Seems like it might be some Check. Oh, I'm actually not using this microphone. I'm using a different microphone. Are they coming through my video camera, maybe? I want to mute this microphone, but it didn't mute the microphones. I'm turning it for it. Let me just check it out. There we go. Now the other one got kicked out. Check. Check, check. Check. Okay, we're good. My apologies on that. I was running the wrong microphone.
Yo, over here. You. Come on, hop in. It's getting rough out there. I don't think so. We meet again.
You've been following me.
You seem like an interesting guy, so I decided to check you out. Sit down. A lot of legends about you out there in the intel community, especially in the CIA. You know those nanomachines I injected you with back in the Middle East? They let me track your location. Figures. The B&Bs are here. Things are about to get hairy.
B&Bs.
You never heard of them? They're Beauty and the Beast. Together they're called the B&B Corps. They're a squad of enhanced female soldiers, belong to the PMCs. Anytime there's a mess that needs cleaning up, they're on the scene leading the elites.
That's a female?
Probably freelancers hired by the PMCs. They're run out of a separate parent organization. Guess it's time for good old Drebin to let you in on a few things. Ever since you showed up in the Middle East, the B&B Corps has got orders to kill. Their #1 priority is to eliminate some guy on sight. A guy named, Solid Snake. But from where I'm sitting, Old Snake seems a little more appropriate.
Old, huh?
Cheer up. That's the bad news. Word on the street says that beneath those ugly-ass suits, the B&Bs are real babes. Drop dead gorgeous. They also say each one of them's been traumatized by war. Badly. They weren't even soldiers to begin with, you know. More like victims of war. They suffered shell shock on the battlefield. Post-traumatic. It damaged their minds pretty much beyond repair. So the only way they could cope with the reality of battle was to become war machines themselves. The remnants of their human side are buried deep within. The beast, that's what you see on the outside. War transforms a snake into beasts. deep within that shell, something human survives. A fragile, scarred heart. Without a shell to protect it, it's like the yolk of an egg. Word going round is their natural flesh and blood bodies can't survive in the open for more than a few minutes. And they've been convinced that by killing SNEK, their minds will be cleansed. They think it's gonna free them from all the pain, and all the fury, and all the sorrow. Which makes these babes pretty much obsessed with killing you. 4 B&Bs have been identified so far. The one you just saw was Raging Raven. There's also Laughing Octopus, a master of mimicry, and Crying Wolf. She runs on 4 legs. And finally, the mistress of mind control, Screaming Mantis.
Mantis?
Yeah, there used to be a guy by that name in the US military. A Russian psychic. He could control people's minds. I guess she inherited the title. She keeps the other B&B's minds in check with her powers.
Octopus, Raven, Wolf, Mantis.
You got it. They're the Snake Hound unit, and they've got you in their sights. Shit. I'd hate to be in your shoes.
Drebin. I thought no one was supposed to be able to hack into the system. Are you with the Patriots?
No, sir. I ain't no lale-lule. I mean, I know Patriot.
You could say Patriot. I guess that means you're clean, right?
The nanomachines I got in me are different from the military kind. No speech restrictions for me.
The hell are these Patriots? Are they human?
Not anymore, they ain't. They're the law of this world, created over the course of history. They're what holds this world together, keeps this whole mess in check. The Patriots are America, the world's greatest military power. They are the war economy, which makes you and me just cogs in a much grander schematic. I mean, someone obviously had to start the whole thing at the beginning, but now their law has taken on a life of its own.
A life of its own?
Yep. The country, the war economy, it ain't run by people. It's run by the system. No need for high-level decision-making authority. It's all handled by a massive, yet simple information processing system. An AI. It works just like natural law. The world's a much simpler place than most folks realize. Every aspect of the Patriot system is closely monitored by 3 peripheral AIs and a core AI that ties them all together. The SOP system is one part of that. It's all backed up by a foolproof control system. So not even yours truly can sneak inside the Patriots' AIs.
What if, hypothetically, someone found a way?
If they could fool the IDS. I guess they could use it as a haven to lay low.
Haven?
You know, like a tax haven. In the internet society, we have net havens, data havens. A haven is someplace where social conventions and the rules of the net don't apply. Back in the 20th century, the super rich would open bank accounts in countries without income tax laws. Not a bad way to evade paying taxes. Now we've got us a society where everybody's DNA and personal info is totally controlled by the nanomachines inside their bodies. Won't be long before people start using havens to escape from ID control. I guess you could say my gun laundering kind of borrows from the haven concept, after a fashion. Even so, good luck finding a way to access the Patriots' AIs from the outside. It's absolutely impossible. No chance in hell. Like I said, there's no breaking into those AIs.
from the outside. But Liquid's got something in mind. You sure there's no way?
I'm just a gun launder. Only reason I'm interested in you is because you start a lot of fires. All right then. You need me? Just give me a ring. Go on. Get your ass back inside. Now! I have you.
Hey.
Snake, can you hear me?
This is Jack, isn't it?
I am Raiden. Jack is no more.
Where are you now?
I'm right beside you.
Raiden, where have you been all this time? What have you been doing?
On a mission. Finding something. For someone.
Finding what?
The corpse. Of Big Boss.
What?
I was asked to do this in exchange for Sonny's location.
Liquid?
No. The leader of a small resistance group. Her followers call her Matka Pluku.
Matka Pluku? Big Mama.
We'll finish this later. I'll follow your trail and catch up with you.
Wait, what about Big Boss's body?
It's with her now.
Her?
What's going on, Snake?
Rose, I just got a call from Raiden. It sounds like he's close by.
Jack?
Yeah.
Did he seem okay?
Yeah, as far as I can tell from his voice.
Really? Oh, that's great. Snake, I have a favor to ask.
What?
Don't let him know I'm involved in this operation, okay? I think it would be best to just leave him alone for now.
What happened between you and Jack?
After the big shell incident, he became unstable. Memories began to resurface from his childhood when he fought for Solidus in the Liberian Civil War. And in the midst of all of that, the baby we had together, it hadn't even been born yet. Jack slowly stopped coming home. And when he did, he'd be dead drunk, sometimes covered in cuts and bruises. Roy was worried. He was Jack's commanding officer. But Jack just avoided him. I was all alone. And Roy was so kind to me. He's the one who encouraged me to become a counselor. I know it sounds like I'm making excuses, but I needed to get over it. To move on with my life. I'm worried about him, of course, but I'm also afraid of him.
All right. I'll keep my mouth shut.
Thank you, Snake.
reinforcements now!
Things on your end? I see. You're on schedule here as well. I know. Me too. Until then. Haven't seen you since Shadow Moses. How long? 10 years?
9.
And Dr. Emmerich, is he with you?
Why?
I thought he'd be the only one able to open the mail I sent. Not many people could recognize 4D sound data in a Soliton radar file. How is the good doctor?
Otacon's fine. He's the same as ever.
Otacon? I see.
Who were you just talking to?
Liquid. Although I suppose he's really Ocelot, from a medical standpoint.
I thought he was here.
He's not, at the moment.
Where are all the guards?
They know I won't escape. I'm powerless to resist. I have no choice but to cooperate.
Naomi, what happened in the Middle East?
What you saw was the soldiers' emotions run amok.
Another product of the system.
You don't trust me?
I'm not sure yet.
And if I answer your question?
Let's hear it first.
Liquid. We thought the SOP was an ID control system designed primarily to maintain order and control in battle. And we were right. But only partially. SOP had another function. To control people's senses. The nanomachines inside soldiers' bodies adapt to different conditions, promoting the release of neurotransmitters, hormones, and stimulants, giving them an edge in battle. They can create an artificial combat high by releasing endorphins at the same time a soldier kills an enemy. Or they can suppress hormones to neutralize the soldier's emotions, prevent them from panicking and engaging in friendly fire. Needless massacres. It's all controlled by the system's core AI. It artificially controls the soldier's pain, emotion, and senses. In other words, the essence of his being. The skyrocketing demands of the war economy have fueled the demand for more soldiers and more fighting. This in turn led to the development of technologies to rapidly improve their combat abilities and control their actions. The system ensures a steady supply of battle-optimized soldiers at a minimum of cost. But you, of all people, must understand, Snake, that unlike combat technique, a soldier's senses can't be taught. They must be earned through experience.
Does this have something to do with that test of yours?
The goal was to release the soldiers' nanomachines from the system. But we didn't know about the mental control.
And the nanomachines went berserk?
No. Our test was a success. At least it confirmed our hypothesis at the time. Just as we predicted, the nanomachines stopped functioning, and the PMC soldiers were freed from the grips of the system. But the moment the system stopped, all the pain and fury and sorrow, all the trauma and stress, all the hatred, regret, guilt, all the sensations that had been suppressed were unleashed within their hearts. Their memories, unlike their senses, weren't erased. Each enemy soldier they'd killed, each lost comrade, each threat of violence against the innocent, every act of war they'd committed was etched firmly in their hearts. In suppressing the user's mind, the nanomachines exact a heavy burden on his heart. The user's body rejects the nanomachines. This reaction must then be suppressed with drugs. Before the user knows it, his mind is in complete shambles. Snake, remember Frank?
Frank Yeager. Gray Fox.
They twisted his body for their experiments and nullified his broken heart with nanomachines. SOP has taken it even further and applied it to living human beings. The sins of war these soldiers carried inside them returned to assault them in the form of unimaginable shell shock, The meaning in the system may have changed. The battlefield hasn't. Until that point, war was like a game to them. And then suddenly, reality came crashing down. Ordinarily, our hearts are hardened through experience. Even the most grizzled veterans live with an inescapable guilt they've had to overcome bit by bit through the years. Even then, it never truly goes away. For a mind lacking that essential experience, is simply too much to bear.
But what about me? I've never been under the system's control.
That's why I want to examine your body. You need to know too. All right, Snake. Undress. Snake, what's gotten into you? Hurry up.
Right, let's just get this over with.
Yes. Of course. I'm sorry. Snake, do you remember what I told you in my video mail about the first generation of nanomachines?
Won't you stuck me with it, Moses?
Yes. The nanomachines are recharged by your body heat. They won't stop functioning until they're all extracted. Or until you do. Most of them were lost through bleeding and excretion, but around 30% still remain inside your body, attached to your cells. The first generation were never ID registered, so they don't react in the same way as the SOP nanomachines. But they may be interfering with your body and with your heart.
So, does the aging have something to do with Fox diet too?
No. Your telomeres were intentionally set up to be short, regardless of the age of the original. One of the genes that inhibit reproduction and aging, the clotho gene, was intentionally mutated as well. But more importantly, your chromosomes, like liquids, were provided with terminator genes to prevent them from making copies.
Why?
Your clones created for one purpose, war. And so, in order to prevent you from being abused by clients or stolen by the enemy, they shortened your lifespan and removed your ability to reproduce. It was a safety device to ensure that the seed of Big Boss didn't end up in the hands of others. The reason you're aging so rapidly isn't because of disease, faulty research, or Fox die.